when I'm not working, and that is a pregnancy home that most of the moms are in the category of being very poor or high risk behavior. There's not a lot of support. Maslow, if you think of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, they don't have a lot of tools, and so this teaching them the meditation, the practice, what they can do, and the inquiry work, just asking questions, what to make them think for themselves. So some of these young ladies never had a question asked like that, and they're like, "Wow, I don't know." Nobody ever asked me that. Um, so your donation goes to a wonderful cause, whether it's for the Lourdes Home or other facilities that are being utilized by AIM. So thank you. Okay, let's come into child's pose, and I'll do the rest of the announcements after. We're going to go take a journey into your power in child's pose, starting with child's pose. Spread your fingers wide. Yeah. And then stretch your fingertips ahead of you as you pull your hips back gently. Take a full deep breath in. Breathe out. That's okay. Your name? Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. And then 2 more full breaths in and out. Just pull the air in and push the air out. 1 more deep breath and fill the whole backside body of your back and lungs. Breathe out to the pit of your belly. Downward facing dog. Yeah, and take movement that your body needs. That looks like bending one knee and flexing the opposite heel toward your mat. That could look like taking your right leg up, bending your knee, opening up your hip. Every day we show up differently, but get connected through your foundation, that your 10 fingertips rooted into the mat, particularly your thumb and index finger. Yeah, and then as you press your hands down, press them energetically forward to lift your hips up and back. And then soften your gaze to the back wall. Soften your knees slightly. Take a deep, full breath in. Breathe out. Look ahead. Walk forward, ragdoll. Yeah. Round your spine. Pull the pit of your belly in as you exhale. Stay here or sway to the right. Straighten your left leg slightly. And then inhale, come back to center, and exhale to your left side. Straighten your right leg. Inhale, come back to center. Take a long halfway lift. Take your hands to your thighs. Flatten the middle of your back and draw the front of your pelvis up towards your belly, towards your chest. Forward fold. Soft knees. Soften like water through your joints. Let your neck be long. Look to the back wall. Take 1 more breath in. Breathe out. Root down through your feet and rise up. Soft knees, extended mountain. Stretch your arms up, look up. Stay for 2 breaths here, and you can consider your intention as you root your feet down and as you pull the front of your pelvis up towards your chest. On exhale, hands to heart center, set your gaze. We call it drishti in our practice, to one spot. We'll start our practice with 3 ohms. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Inhale. Aum. Aum. Inhale, extended mountain, look up, reach up, forward fold. Halfway lift, flatten the middle of your back, pull your shoulders in. Take one more breath. Take your hands to your back pockets on your pants, if you had them, and then pull your elbows back. Yeah, belly in and up, shoulders in to center, chin in. One more breath. Breathe out, fold. Rise up, reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Take it back, high push-up. Take a deep breath in here, squeeze your thighs, lower as you exhale halfway, low push-up. Up dog, down dog. 2 breaths. Soften your knees as you plug the 4 corners of your feet towards your mat. On empty, look forward, step forward, feet to hands. Halfway lift, flat back. Fold. Extended mountain. Soft knees as you get there, but root your feet down to reach. Fold. Halfway lift. Fill up. Chaturanga, low plank. Up dog. Down dog. 2 breaths. Shake your head out if it needs it. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Look ahead. Drishti ahead. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Lift and spread your 10 toes. Fold. Keep your toes lifted. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise up. Reach up. Extended mountain. Forward fold. Just getting a long spine here. Halfway lift. Low push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. As much as you soften your elbows, plug the knuckles of your hands into the mat. Take a deep breath in, rise up tiptoes, bend your knees empty, step or hop, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold, rise up, be purposeful, put your attention on your drishti. Fold, drishti to the back, halfway lift, drishti about 2 feet ahead. Low push-up, drishti about 6 inches ahead. Up dog, drishti to the top corner. Down dog, 2 breaths. Ujjayi in, Ujjayi out to the pit of your belly. Step or hop, feet to hands. Lasane, half lift. Fold, hug in. Rise up, reach through your elbows. Chest up, fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Low push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Inhale. Empty out, bend your knees. Step or float, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair. 1 breath. Sit down. Fold. Half lift. Low push up. Up dog. Down dog. Place your right foot to your right thumb. Spin your back foot flat. Yeah, fingertips can be on the mat on this first one. So spin your back foot flat, fingertips on the mat. Yeah, get a lunge going here. Fingertips on the mat. So it's a little bit different. So you're just getting awareness. You're feeling, pull your right hip back, take your hands to your hips. Yeah, and then reach up. So you feel your feet plugged in. Lunge low, 1 more breath. Hands to the mat, low push up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Same thing, left foot to left thumb. Spin your back foot flat, fingers stay on the mat. So just get connected and put your attention on your feet here. And once you have your feet there rooted down, hands to your hips. Yeah. And then reach up, stretch from your pelvis to your fingertips. One more breath. Look up, hands to the mat, low push-up. Upward facing, downward facing. 2 breaths. Sigh at any time. Breath in. Move the air out, bend your knees. Move forward, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Now we're flow. Fold. Chair. Sit back towards your heels. Reach up. Fold. Half lift. Low push-up. Beautiful, Nicole. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot warrior 1. You're ready. Chest up, eyes up. Hands to the earth, low push-up. Up dog. Down dog. Left side warrior 1. Set your drishti to the ceiling. Hands to the earth, low push-up. Upward facing. Downward facing. 2 full ujjayi breaths here. Breath in. Push the air out, bend your knees. Move feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Sit down chair. Stretch your chest up. Fold. Halfway lift. Low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side warrior 1. Yeah, stretch your fingers, spread your fingers. Hands to the earth, low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side warrior 1. Just 1 deep breath in. Hands down, low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. We'll do 2 more sun bees. Take a deep breath in. Push the air out. Bend your knees. Feet to hands. Half lift. Fold. Chair. Fold. Half lift. Low push-up. Ease and power here. Up. Down. Right side warrior 1. Yeah. Stretch up as you lower your hips. Hands down, low push-up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left side warrior 1. Lower your hips down. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Can you lengthen your stance in your down dog? Last breath in. Breathe out. Feet to hands. Half lift. Fold. Use your breath. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Push the air out, chaturanga. Let your breath carry you. Up dog, fill up. Down dog, empty. Right side warrior 1. Last one. Upper arm bones, pull them back. Hands down, low push up. Breathe out. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left side warrior 1. Use your breath. Push to the edge and release, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Everyone take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Take your right leg up behind you. Yeah, come high up on your left toes like a prima ballerina. Bend your right knee. Open up. You always have access to dropping your left knee on the mat. You can stay here or flip. Yeah. Put your attention on your foundation, your feet, all 4 corners rooted. Can you take your feet hip width? Yeah. Is that feasible? If not, that's cool. 1 more breath. Flip back over, high plank. Come to your forearm. Forearm plank. We'll take it to right side forearm plank. There's newness in each pose. Pull your shoulders in. Yeah, knit your front ribs in. One more breath. Hands to the mat. You come up to high plank and then to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up and behind you. Root down through the pads of your fingers and knuckles of your hands. Then bend your left knee, open up three-legged or flip your dog. Yeah, again, foundation. As much as your right hand is rooted down, reach your left hand away toward the window or to the opposite area that you're at. One more breath, long spine. Flip back over a high plank to forearm plank. Heel spin to the left side, forearm plank. Yeah, beautiful. Everyone has their ankles flexed. Spread your 10 toes. Yeah, maybe take a leg up if that's there. Be messy. One more breath. Hands to the mat, low push-up. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out, Dana and everyone. Right side, crescent lunge. Right side, crescent lunge. Lift your left heel up, Nicole. Yeah, you might soften your knee a little bit. That's cool. And as you lower your hips, draw the front of your pelvis up towards your chest. Yeah. Reach up through your fingertips. One more breath. Look up. Spread your fingertips, Paige, and everyone. Hands to heart center. Tip forward. Take a fresh breath in. And then exhale to your right, twisting crescent lunge. Yeah, Amanda's using her block. A block is a great tool. Keeps your chest lifted, your spine long. Stay for one more deep breath in. Stay for your exhale. Twist it out. Root through your feet to rise up, crescent. Open to warrior two. Yeah, and get messy. Get okay with uncomfortable. And that looks like spinning your back heel out so you have a little bit longer stance. Pull your shoulders in towards your spine and lower your hips. Extended side angle. Yeah. It always gets quiet in vitality, so come back to your breath. Take your left hand over your left ear. Get long first, and then half bind. If that's there. If that's not, that's okay. Yeah, drishti to the top corner of the room. Stay for 2 more breaths. Last full breath in. Lift your chest up, look up, hands down, low push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. Push the air out. Left side crescent lunge. Drishti to one spot. Ujjayi. Feet, hands, and core, your bandhas. Yeah, Katie. Yeah, lower your hips to a place. Yeah, and then lift your chest just for one breath. Maybe baby back bend if that's there. Hands to heart center, tip forward. Twist to your left, twisting crescent. Your hands can stay to heart center. They can open up with your your right hand outside your left shin. Half bind is great. Full bind. 2 more breaths. Last full breath in. Lift your chest. Look up. Hands down. Low push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Everyone breathe in together. Breathe out. Jump forward, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair. Lift and spread your 10 toes. Yeah, and then just sit back far enough that you're almost like your arms are parallel your shoulders. Now take a deep breath and lift your chest. Look up, hands to heart center. Take a fresh breath in. Twist to your right. Prayer twist. It's moment by moment, breath by breath. You have 4 more breaths to get it to your edge. Yeah, keep your toes lifted. Root your big toe mound down, your baby toe. 1 more breath in. Stay for your out. Chair. Fold. Fingertips to toes. Forward fold. Take a halfway lift to lengthen your whole spine. Fold. Drop your head. You know, it's like that. There's that tension in the pose and a release. You can sway. You can take your fingertips to your toes or not. Release your bind. Come back to chair. And set it up the same way. Arms parallel your shoulders. Sit way back. And your feet, I like to play with my feet. Sometimes I have them hip width. Sometimes I have them wider. Reach up. Take a fresh breath here. Hands to heart center. Twist to your left. Prayer twist. Yeah, and take it to your edge, which could be bird of paradise. Could be side crow. 2 more breaths. Pull your upper arm bones back. Take your shoulders in towards your spine. Last breath in. Stay for your out. Rise up, chair. Fold. Palms to toes, forward fold. Feet any distance. I like to take mine wide. But soften your knees as you get down with your fingertips under your feet. Yeah, a deep bend in your knees is great. You have access to root your heels straight down. Lift your tailbone up and let your head drop. Shake your head out. Sway left to right your hips. Sometimes that feels really good. Be at play. The inquiry of the practice is being in discovery. What's possible in each and every pose. Release your bind. Crow, any version of crow. 5 breaths. Hands, if you're traditional crow, are shoulder width. Come up on your tiptoes first. Yeah, and then as you hug your inner thighs toward each other, pull your core in and up for 2. Last 1. Take it back, chaturanga. Great work, you guys. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Blow the air out. Press your chest to your thighs. Hop, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Roll up with a ragdoll spine. Inhale, up extended mountain. And then sit down to chair and wrap for eagle. Right leg over, right arm under. Work with your foundation. Spread your fingers, spread your toes. Pull your belly in and up. Switch sides. Reach up to come out and left side eagle. Left arm under, left leg over. Breathe. Take your elbows up slightly. Yeah, beautiful, Paige. Both feet come down, reach up. We'll take it to the right side. I'm going to add a step into this right side eagle. So just be with your drishti and be at play, not fixed drishti, what's possible. Keep your arms bound Take your right knee up towards your hips and then send it back. Draw your airplane. Draw your forearms away from your torso. Flex your right ankle. Unbind and full on airplane. Yeah, stretch your chest forward, the crown of your head forward. Hands to heart center, half moon. Left hand toward the mat, toward your block. And pull your right hip back. Sugar cane is there for you. Bend your right knee, grab your right ankle. Yeah, see what happens if you do that. You fall out, it's all good. Both feet come down, shake it out. It's like that in the practice. And there's no judgment. It's just being at play, being present to your body. Inhale, reach high, extended mountain, left side, sit down for chair, then left side eagle, left leg over, left arm under. And if you choose, if you find your elbows are down, like drop your left foot onto the mat to get awareness to draw your elbows up. Keep your arms bound, draw your left knee up as you breathe in, and take it back, bounded airplane. Equal and opposite action. Forearms ahead of you, left heel straight back, full on airplane. Take your gaze ahead of you. One more breath. Hands to heart center, half moon. So block or fingertips about a foot ahead of your right baby toe. Sugar canes, go ahead and play with it. Try it out. Bend your left ankle, bend your left knee, grab your left ankle. Yeah, one more breath. Both feet come down, shake it out. Yeah, shake it out, wipe down, and then roll up to stand. Reach high for extended mountain. Right side standing bow or dancers with a strap. Grab from the inside your right ankle and then stay here and just get length from your left hand, and then your right knee drops down towards your mat. Then kick back. So you have the length. You just have to create that effort and ease. One more breath. Both feet come down, switch sides, drishti set. Yeah, reach up and then just from the inside, grab your left ankle. Get length in your side body, kick back. Yeah, keep dropping your left hip down, hip pointers toward the mat. One more breath. Both feet come down. Reach up, extended mountain, and take it to the right side, second set. Right side dancer, standing bow. Yeah, use your foundation. Spread your fingers, spread your 10 toes. As you exhale, pull your belly in and up. Stay for 2 more breaths. Your fullest expression. Both feet come down. Reach up as you breathe in, get long, and take it to the left side. Yeah, and as you soften your knees, plug your feet, your right into the mat, your left up to the ceiling. Yeah, one more breath, full expression. Push to the edge. Both feet come down. Stay for a breath. Just mountain pose here. Let things kind of wash over you. Sigh if you need to. And then come into airplane, it's a tree on your right. So your right foot is into your left shin or left thigh. Yeah. You can interlace your hands. That's an option. And then take your palms up to the ceiling as you take your gaze up. One more full breath in, fullest expression. Both feet come down. Switch sides. And know that as you're at play, it may not be interlaced hands. It may be a new place with your arms. Listen. Listen to what your body needs. Your mountain pose is right here. Knit your front ribs in. Expand your chest and upper back. If your arms are up, take your gaze up. Last breath. Both feet come down. Feet come down. Yeah, step to the front of your mat. Palms out. Inhale, extended mountain. Reach up. Fold. Hug in. Halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Press your chest forward. Lift your thighs. Downward facing dog. Right side triangle. I'm going to offer you to close your eyes on this one, to really feel your foundation here. Nicole? No, Paige? Your first name. Kelly. Take a longer stance, Kelly. You have access to do that. Yeah. Okay. Everyone, press the outer edge of your back foot into the mat. Lift your chest up. Stay for 3 breaths here. Eyes closed. Spread your fingers. Feel what you feel here. Notice your foundation. Last breath in. Root down, breathe out, and come all the way up to stand. Side face wide-legged forward fold. So your feet are slightly pigeon-toed. Toes in, heels out. Hands on the back of your hips. Lift your chest up and fold over your thighs. We are in the grounding sequence, and there's 11 sequences in the practice. So ground down through your big toe mound, the center of your heel, and then soften through your knees. Kelly and everyone, drop your head. Yeah, soften your knees more and lift your tailbone up to the ceiling for your last breath here. Root down, rise up, reverse namaste or split on your right. So right foot comes forward to the front edge of your mat. You can take reverse namaste, opposite hand, opposite elbow, but lift your chest up as you breathe in to get length and then fold over your right thigh. Use your breath. Excuse me, Paige, take your left foot to the left side of your mat. You don't have to lengthen it, but just pull your right hip back. Everyone, pull your right hip back. And then on your inhale, half lift, twisting triangle. Right hand to your hip, just to get awareness. Pull your right hip back and then extend your arm laterally. Split pose, ankles flex, beautiful. As you exhale, pull into center. One more breath in, hands down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, left side triangle. Take a big stance. If your legs are long, and you know if your legs are long, take another inch or two longer stance. Close your eyes. Fingertips can be to a block. And if you've never tried it, I encourage you to try it out and see how that feels. It could be like 3 or 5 inches from your left ankle. And you have access now to really lift up from your feet all the way to your core, through your chest. Yeah, eyes closed if that feels good. 2 more breaths. Notice your body. Be in the inquiry. Root down, rise up, side face, wide-legged, forward fold with a bind. And it could be cow face. If you grab your right hand to your shirt or the strap behind you, left hand to the bottom part of the strap of your shirt, bow forward. Inhale, take another halfway lift. Flatten your back and fold. Soft knees as you fold. The 5 pillars are in each and every pose. So it creates this action of balanced action as you have your drishti, as you breathe in your ujjayi, as you use your bandhas, your foundation. You have your heat, and then just flow. Root down, rise up, reverse namaste, forward fold. It's a moving meditation. Messy is always welcome. So find a bind. Lift your chest as you breathe in, fold over your left thigh. And soft front knee and maybe even a soft back knee so that you have access to square your hips towards your mat. One more breath in. Empty. Inhale, halfway lift, twisting triangle. Right hand towards your left foot. Left hand can be on your left hip to just create awareness. Twist as you exhale. Use your exhale to create the twist. Yeah. Soften your back knee, Nicole, and then pull, like flatten your back. One more breath in. Spread your fingers, stay for the out. Hands down, chaturanga. Do you feel the difference there, Nicole? Yeah, good. Up dog, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in as you rise up in your tippy toes. Breathe out as you roll out to high plank. Yeah, and take another full breath in. Stretch your chest forward, the crown of your head forward, and lower all the way to your mat. Locust when you get there. I encourage you to have your ankles flex, toes on the mat for this first one. Like squeeze and lift your thighs off the mat, root your hip bones down, lift up. So length is first, lift is second. Take a deep breath in, lower down. You can shimmy your hips here, cheek to one side, and then come right back for bounded locust. I encourage you again to, for the first breath or two, ankles flex, toes on the mat. You really want to get your length down. Then lift up. Yeah, Amanda's taking Superwoman. You can take your hands ahead of you. That's an option. Be at play. One more breath in. Lower. Cheek to the opposite side. Bend your knees and then tick-tock your knees. That always feels really good. And we're going to take one-legged floor bow. We practiced this on Thursday in Meg's class, and I really found it quite awakening. So as you take your left arm ahead of you, grab your right ankle, flex your left ankle, left toes on the mat, kick back, and then lift and reach your left arm up. So it's actually a bit strong on this one. Flex your right ankle as well as your left ankle. One more breath, kick back and lower. Yeah, tick-tock your knees. And then take it to the opposite sides. So right foot, toes on the mat. Right arm out ahead of you. Kick your left shin back. Place your left foot up toward the ceiling with your left thigh still on the mat. So it's an energetic action, equal and opposite. Yeah, one more breath in, lower down. Good work, you guys. Bend your knees, tick-tock your knees left to right. One-legged floor bow is challenging this way. Upward facing dog. Hands low and wide. Yeah, and then soften your elbows. Yes, press your chest forward, your thoracic spine towards your chest. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, empty it out completely, and then drop down to your knees for camel. In camel, we're going to have our ankles flexed, toes on the mat. Interlace your hands to start. just like we did with reverse namaste. Okay? And then draw the front of your pelvis up. And then let your hands be like weighted hands as you lift your chest up. Now, if you have that and you're not feeling your edge, then take your hands to your heels. Yeah, use your exhale to lift your chest up to the ceiling. On your next breath in, lift up and come out, downward facing dog. Take a long dog. Take a longer dog than you normally do. See what that feels like because you're warmed up. Can you take your feet wider? Yeah, can you take your feet longer? Take a deep breath in, rise up in your tiptoes, bend your knees, hop through onto your bum bridge pose. So you're on your back. Your feet with your fingertips, if you can gently touch your heels, then you have a good stance. If you can't touch your heels, then draw your feet towards your fingers. Yeah, now from here, draw the front of your pelvis up towards your chest, root through your feet, and lift up for bridge. Yeah, you have access to interlace your hands underneath you. Yeah, and then draw the knuckles towards your heels, or you can cactus your arms and take your forearms down into the mat. Get deep breathing here. Take one more breath in, empty and lower all the way down. Now you have choice in all your practice, in your journey into power. So we're going to take 6 wheels. Now, if wheels don't sit in your body or you want to do 2 or whatever, listen and do what you can. And elbows are bent, fingertips toward the ceiling for the first bridge to go to wheel. Like root down through your heels, come up into bridge, then spin your palms down towards by the outer edges of your ears to lift up. Take one breath in, breathe out, tuck your chin and come down. Yeah, it's just like peeling an onion. And Baptiste refers to this a lot in the practice. So just go right back up, bridge to wheel, go up one breath. Powerful breath in, long breath out, tuck your chin and come down. Clear your breath out. Stay with your drishti and go right back up. Number 3. Yeah, not a have to, but allow. And then tuck your chin and come on down. And if you're in bridge and want to stay there, do that. Go right up. Number 4, hands a little wider. Maybe spin your hands and tuck your chin and come on down. Yeah, you have this. Each one of you are powerful. Go up. Yeah, feet rooted down, chest pressed to the back wall. Tuck your chin and come down. And clear your breath out. You have space to take this last wheel, bridge in your fullest expression, go up. Yes. Maybe take a leg up, a hand up. Be at play, Dana, and everyone. One more breath. Tuck your chin and come on down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet press into center. And your hands can be any place that feels good in your body. One hand in your heart, or one hand in your low belly, or cactus arms. Happy baby or dead bug. Yeah, be in the space of equal and opposite action here. As much as you pull your knees down towards your armpits, press your center of your heels up toward the ceiling. 2 more breaths. Take a full breath in. Empty it out. Release your bind, take your legs to the sky. We will take scissor legs with a pulsing action. So your fingertips can be interlaced with your pointer fingers to touch. Lower your left leg halfway or all the way to a place. Yeah, and then pulse up, head and chest for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch your legs and pulse toward the outside of your right shin. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both legs up. Fingertips under your bum. We'll take 30, 60. Ankles are flexed, so press your heels up as you soften your knees. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, lower 30%. Lower 60%. Spread your 10 toes. Take a breath in, lower to a place. Look at your toes and press your heels away from your body for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head down, legs up. We'll do that one more time. Take a deep breath in. Lower 30%. Press your heels toward the window. Lower 60%. Take a deep breath in, knit your low belly down, lower your feet, and flutter kick for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head down, legs up, and draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug in. We'll go right into abdominal twists. So here with your fingertips behind your head, elbows wide, knees stacked over your hips. Twist as you exhale, extend your opposite leg. Inhale to center, exhale, switch it out. We'll go for 10, really slow ones. 2, 3, use your exhale to twist. 4, inhale to come in. Exhale, 5, 6, 7, ankles flexed. 8, 9, 10. Draw your knees in. We're going to rock and roll 2 times. Massage your whole low back and then come up for boat pose. Just stick it right up to boat. And your hands can be behind your hamstrings. Yeah, pull your upper arm bones back, knit your front ribs in. Now you have your core strong. Lift your arms for 3, 2, 1. Draw your knees in, rock back and forth 3 times. We're going to do a little bit different half pigeon here. We're going to take seated half pigeon. So seated half pigeon, I'm going to take it step by step. So fingertips can be away from your hips behind you. Take your right ankle off your left thigh. Ankles are flexed. Now, if you're not feeling much here, you have access to like rock the baby. Take your right elbow into your right knee and your left foot into your right foot into your left elbow. That's another option. Okay, and to stay here. Breathe. Press your right thigh away from you. And then from here, spin your fingertips towards your bum. Lift your hips up for half tabletop. Yeah, you have access to pull your shoulders towards your spine. Draw the front of your pelvis towards your chest. And then lower all the way down. Take your left foot to your right hip. Your right foot's outside your left shin, thigh, and then twist, seated twist. So your left elbow comes outside your right knee, right hand behind you, long spine. Use your exhale to pull into your center line. And then switch your grip. Take your right elbow around your right knee, your left fingertips behind you. Shoulders pull back, broad collarbones. And then gently come back to center, and you're ready for double pigeon. Just drop your right knee over your left shin or left ankle. you have a block, you can sit on the block, you can not sit on the block, but grab your feet, get tall in your spine. Stay here if this is your edge, or hinge. For 3 intentional breaths, we're in opening sequence. For sure, we're opening our hips. I do feel we open our minds in this one, this sequence as well. Not having to do the work hard, but allowing yourself to be here. Putting your intention on the front burner. Inhale to come up, and then we'll switch that whole sequence. So feet down, hip width, fingertips away from you. Take your left ankle off your right thigh for seated half pigeon. Like spread your 10 toes. Like pull the energy from your feet into your hips. Pull your shoulder blades in. If you're not feeling much, rock the baby. Use your out breath to pull into center line here. And then gently take your left foot outside, drop both your right knee down. Take your left elbow outside your left knee. We're going to do it opposite and then twist to the right. Get long in your spine as you breathe in and twist as you exhale. It's a gentle twist. Switch your arms, right arm around your left knee, left upper arm bone back. Inhale to come back to center. Drop your left knee down for double pigeon here. Spread your 10 toes. Pull the energy into your hips. You can hold your feet or fingertips to the mat to get long. Hinge as you exhale if that's there. If it's not, just keep your sit bones rooted. Notice your sit bones rooted down. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And then seated, wide-legged forward fold. Like take your feet wide like a V, soft knees. I like to reach up because it gives me the length in my spine. And then take my fingertips right ahead of me, elbows bent. Just like a halfway lift back, basically. Ankles flex, yeah. Be in the inquiry of this pose. Notice what you feel, the stretch, the back of your legs, your upper back, your lower back. As you're present to the moment right now, you are present in your body, and that gives you access to being present in your mind. On your inhale, come up, seated single leg extension, right leg ahead of you, left foot into your right thigh, reach up, soft right knee, and then hinge. If you can, take your left fingertips to your right baby toe, do that. But if you can't, fingertips outside your shin is great. Deep breath in and then pull your belly in and up as you breathe out. Switch sides. Left leg ahead of you, right foot into your left thigh. Reach up. Root your sit bones down and hinge. The sounds you hear are just a reference to this moment. Flex your ankle, press your heel away from you. Inhale to come up, seated forward fold. Soft knees, reach high, hinge. Like release your whole back side of your body from your shoulders all the way down to your Achilles tendon. Inhale to come up, reverse tabletop. Fingertips towards your bum, and then lift your chest, your torso up. Take a deep breath in, open your mouth, make some noise. Ah. Lower all the way down, fish pose. Take the block between your shoulder blades or fingertips in your back pockets. Yeah, and notice you want connection to the back side of your head, the posterior side of your head onto the mat. If you don't have that, switch the height of your block. Point your toes toward the front wall and then spread your toes wide. Take 3 more deep, full breaths in and out here. From your hip pointers all the way up to your clavicles. Get long and lifted. Then gently roll to your side to remove your block. We're going to come into rejuvenation, which is getting upside down. So you have choice always. Waterfall with a block under your sacrum. Shoulder stand, come into semi-plow. Headstands at the back of your mat. Handstands at the front. Yeah. And then as you come into your shoulder stand, come into a semi-plow. Take your fingertips closer together. Then lift your legs. It's a lot of core work. Lift your legs and stack them right atop your hips. So everyone in shoulder, come back into shoulder stand because you have it there. Yeah, just notice that. Take your legs forward towards your hips. Yeah, keep your head in an alignment. You don't want to turn your head here. 2 more breaths here, and then come into plow. Everyone breathe through the back side of your body. From plow, deaf yogi. Bend your knees and hug your knees by your ears. From deaf yogi, gently roll your spine all the way down onto the mat. Waterfalls, lift your hips, remove your block first, and then come all the way down into supine twist. Knees towards your right, reach and look left. On your breath in, come back to center and switch sides. Knees towards your left, reach and look right. Yeah, get a nice long side body stretch here. And then gently come back to center. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet press into center. Yeah. Take a deep breath in. Empty out. Release your legs to Shavasana. But before we go into Shavasana, I would like you to take a deep breath in and tighten every muscle in your body. Your hands, your feet, your core. Tighten, 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 tighten. And release. Shavasana. Notice the relaxation coming into your body. As you breathe, let go and let be. You have a cool cloth in the left or right side of your mat. You can use that. You did the work. Now you allow your body to receive all that you gave in your practice. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingertips, move your toes, your wrists, your hands, and then gently roll as you bend your knees toward your right side or left side. Allow your forehead to drop towards your mat. This is a reflection of beginning again. Though we do begin again with each breath, this pose represents newness, clear space. Place your left hand into the mat and come up to a seated position. Eyes closed, spine tall. Fingertips touch, hands to heart center. Get a tall, strong seat here. Inhale, reach your fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, fingertips back to heart center. We'll close and seal our intention, our practice with 3 rolling ohms. So once you finish one ohm, you just go right into the next. Breathe in together. Aum. Aum. Exhale through your mouth. Draw your thumb knuckles towards your forehead center, your place of your highest intention. And as you go out to your life, be that positive ripple. Be that positive space as you created within yourself here today. And together we say, Namaste. And we clap for each other. Thank you for sharing the practice. If you haven't already got a bingo card, come up and get one at the desk. We have a new way of introducing new students to the practice. We are not doing the Bring a Friend Week. You can use the center square of the bingo for signing up, and it's bringing more than a friend. It's allowing them to have a practice all week long. They can just do the scan on the QRS code, and they will receive promotional offering for the membership after the week. So this is something you can ask me more questions about if you have, but I'm really happy to see you. And Amanda's our teacher here in the practice. She teaches Thursday evenings at 7. So just know that we have amazing teachers throughout our week here at Evolution. You're welcome. Dana, okay, Dana left, okay.